Hello, creative Tartanites, and thank you for joining me today on day 30 of "'Tis the Season to Be Jolly Journaling." Now, today's prompt is again a reflective question. It is, what goals have you achieved this year? Now, I would like you to keep in mind that this isn't a black and white yes or no type question. It's not about that you can't answer it if you haven't achieved any goals. It's really a springboard to get us to reflect on, whether we actually even had goals. Do we want to have goals? If we haven't achieved our goals, why haven't we achieved our goals? And really reflect on that and try and answer it from that perspective. So please don't think that you can't answer this just because you may not have actually have any goals or had any goals, or that you've not achieved any of your goals. Because sometimes it's okay to set goals that you don't achieve. It may be that you just have to carry it forward. You may require more time. Maybe you didn't give yourself enough time to achieve. And so just really reflect and think about that, and document it in here to help you to think about, well, what are your goals going to be for 2019? Should you be setting yourself some? So as you can see, I have some dotted grid paper here in my journal, and so I'm really simply going to write on this page. I'm not doing anything fancy at all. I'm really just going to journal. So I'm going to use a pen and write. Now, I'm not going to do that just now. These are filmed in advance, as I may have previously mentioned. But I am going to share with you another type of journaling technique. And I'm going to pop this out of the way, and I'm going to bring in a blank bit of paper to allow me to do that for you. So today's technique I thought might be fun to show you, or to demonstrate for you, is the ability to hide journaling in full view. So what I'm really going to show you is, and I'm going to put this in fast forward because I'm not going to make you watch me write all this. I'm going to section off on this bit of paper a smaller area, just so I don't have to write so much. And I am going to fast forward, and I am going to show you how effective it is to be able to write on a bit of paper and not let anybody see. That way you can use this type of journaling to vent feelings that you may not necessarily want somebody else coming along at the back of you and accidentally reading what you've written. So this is a way to help you to brain dump without anybody knowing what it is that you've actually written. So I'm just going to pop on some music. I am going to use my multi-pen, so lots of different colours, and I am going to write, and I will pop back on and explain a little bit more at the end of this time lapse.
Feeling alone, kinda misty, waiting now for you to come. It's cold again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again with a whisper, little things that I wanna hear, and the stars up above are smiling. when they see you holding me so near. I see snowflakes on the chimneys, and the candles have a certain glow. A secret and a song, even church bells sing.
So there we have it. What I have done is I have started writing as I would normally write, from left to right, going as far down the page as I wanted to go. Once I got so far down, I then simply turned the page, started from the edge, worked my way down, changing the colour of the pen every time I turned the paper, turned it again, wrote upside down, turned it again, wrote down, turned it again, and I just kept going. And you can turn it as many times as you want to turn it until you've finished writing what you've written. You can use the same colour, you can use different colours. It's entirely up to you what you do with it. But, you know, that's it pretty much. That is the perfect way to journal without anybody actually seeing what you've written at the end of it. And if you do it in pretty colours, it can actually look quite a funky background. And you know, so if you do happen to have uh, a, a picture, then you can stick a picture down. So I hope that has been useful for you today. As I said, I know it's not actually in my journal, but that's because I'm just going to actually write what I want to write to answer this particular prompt. But this is really just giving you another tool in your arsenal that you can use to journal. So I'm going to sign off there. Think nice thoughts to yourself. Look after your mental well-being because nobody else is going to. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.